Good morning and welcome to Healthy Hibernation in Ontario. Today is day 22 and I have 3 health hacks for you related to willpower and self-control. So perhaps you are trying to make a change over these 28 days, maybe kick a bad habit or create a new habit. And to do that, you need willpower and self-control. So Roy Baumeister is a fellow who has written several books and done a number of studies on this subject, and he has some suggestions that align with the bio, psycho, and social. So from a biological perspective, he says it's not only sleep that replenishes our willpower, but it's glucose. So glucose is not just sugar, but what is created in the body after we eat almost anything. So at the end of the day, when your willpower is low and you feel like some poor decisions are coming on and maybe some impulsive decisions, that you might want to have something to eat before you make a decision or before you act on an impulse. So very simple, but glucose and sleep are the biological fuels for willpower and self-control. From a psychological perspective, Roy says that we tend to feel guilty when we go against our efforts to employ willpower and self-control. We wonder why we're doing what we're doing. So rather than feeling guilty and feeling badly, which then triggers a cycle of bad behavior, we can take a more curious or mindful approach to what happened and try to understand what steps led up to the point where you made that decision. So maybe you didn't have that sandwich, or maybe you were just tired, and it needs a little bit of reflection so that you can set yourself up for success going forward. Which leads me to the social, that setting yourself up for success. So Roy says that we should take an offensive approach as opposed to a defensive approach to dealing with our impulses and our desires. So rather than getting ourselves into a situation where we're struggling with a desire, he says to avoid triggers altogether. So if you're in a grocery store and you're trying not to eat junk food, don't go down the middle aisles where the packaged processed goods are, go around the outside. Or if you're trying to avoid drinking and your route to work back and forth passes by a liquor store, take a different route. So avoid the triggers altogether and set yourself up for success. So at a time like right now during healthy hibernation or these 28 days of lockdown, we're actually interrupting a lot of patterns that might have been in place before. So you can take this time as an opportunity to break a habit and to change your behaviors and start to plan, okay, when things go back to, a workplace scenario where I have to drive to work, what route will I take? Or when I'm socializing with people going forward, do I need to pair alcohol with having a good time? And start to plan for that and anticipate the changes and the alternate routes that you might take. So those are the hacks for today. I hope they're helpful and have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.